National 5 biologists. Let's do this past paper question together. So this one says that cells vary in their size and structure. Both the bacterial and fungal cells have a cell wall. Name one other structure that can be found in both bacterial and fungal cells. So we've got a few options here. Probably the more obvious ones are the cell membrane. We find that in all cells. The ribosome, which we also find in all cells. And maybe less obvious, but an acceptable answer would be to say the cytoplasm. Okay, so one of those three there would get you the mark for that one. Part 2, plant cells also have a cell wall. Name the material that plant cell walls are made of. Okay, so hopefully again this is straightforward knowledge from topic 1.1. Plant cell walls are made of cellulose, whereas the cell walls of bacterial cells are made of different material. Okay, question B. The average size of different sizes of cells or different types of cell are shown in the table. We've got the 4 cell types and we've got the average size there. So calculate how many times bigger the average plant cell is compared to the average bacterial cell. So the average plant cell is 52. The average bacterial cell is 0.8. So we just do big divided by small. Okay, if we're doing how many times bigger is something, we just do the big number divided by the small number. So it's 52 over 0.08, and that will give us 65. Okay, so it's going to be 65 times bigger for this one. And the last one, apart from the difference in size, give one other difference between typical bacterial and plant cells. So a few obvious ones here. The bacterial cell has no nucleus. Now, because we're given a difference, we have to say whereas the plant does have a nucleus. Okay, something like that. You could say that the plant cell has a nucleus, but the bacterial doesn't. That would be acceptable as well. Okay, so these are separate points. You don't have to put all of these are just to give you a range of them, okay? Or you could say bacterial cell has a plasmid, but the plant cell does not. Okay, you can see the sort of the style of answering these kind of questions, okay? Or you could say, and we mentioned this earlier on, that the cell walls are made of different materials. Okay, so anything along those lines would get you the mark there. All right, folks, thanks for joining me. See you in the next one.